All right, people, this is going to be a very quick one. I always say that. That never works. Uh, this is going to be a very quick one on, I guess it's going to be a combination of kind of beware uh, of certain things from this point, and using, and to make sure that you are using and or are aware to use. Here comes a helicopter again, hang on. And are aware to use your common sense. So let's get into it. Here we go. What I wanted to just remind everybody to be aware of is this. I know recently there has been some news that these people have been arrested, and there's all this, half of this group or 20 something of these people are already, so many thousands, hundreds, thousands of these people have been arrested now, all over the place. I would like to, and I'm just asking, but this is my common sense, just like it can be yours. People, have you seen any, and even at that point, I can imagine you can't believe anything anymore that comes over anything anymore. But have you seen or heard of any of these high-profile people anywhere at any facility being held? Seen any pictures of them being arrested or anything like that? I mean, besides these reports that pop up every once in a while, and you see, they'll say, oh yeah, whatever in Philadelphia, this particular high-profile political holding facility, kind of like a FEMA camp, I guess, has been told to get ready for so many more high-profile political targets, whatever. Okay, well, who were they? Does anybody know where that facility is? And if they do, has anybody been able to confirm that they really are being held there? Because I've heard that maybe 4 or 5 times already. I mean, at different time periods, I'm saying. And I haven't heard a single little bit of that at all. Now, again, even if you did see pictures or whatever, not that I could really believe it on top of that, because getting to what all the shills do, and this is another thing I'm going to touch very lightly on, and I'll get into it heavier a little bit later on, but no, the answer is no, I haven't. So people, now if you have, great, it's all the better. And I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying be aware. Because let me tell you, the number one thing, and they know this, people, they know this, and you know who I'm talking about when I talk about they. The number one, or maybe number two, but one of the top things that get people to lay off and relax is when they finally hear somebody's been caught, or somebody's been arrested, or they are going to be, I mean, it's horrible. Everybody's like, oh, okay, well, that's now we go back to normal, which is normal is what? Not keeping your eyes open, not watching out for the country that guess who fought so hard to get. And that's a huge disrespect to them, people. I mean, I hate to say, and I don't mean to, because I hate to be scolded, so I don't mean to scold anybody, but I mean, it's, I've been fighting this thing for over 7 years now. And let me tell you, it hadn't been fun, when you're when they steal everything from you and separate you from your family, on top of that, among just hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of other things that they've done on a daily basis, that many times a day sometimes, that are just completely in violation of humanitarian rights even. I mean, you know, forget the constitutional and state rights for a minute. I'm just talking humanitarian rights, universal rights, you know. The laws, the rules and laws of creation, you know, stuff like that. But this is just a short beware here. Use your common sense, people. It's very important right now. Might be a good idea to look up common law, the difference between admiralty law and civil law, what is supposed to be civil law. All that also will tie in, you'll see, will tie into what is called a straw man. You know, I was trying to tell people this years and years ago. They looked at me like I was freaking, forget my language, like I was freaking nuts. I mean, the only difference is there's quite a bit more people that know about that now, and which is kind of become ABC. But it's got to be more than just ABC, people. It's got to be everybody, like you're born with it. But if you haven't heard of that, just know the difference between, use your common sense and know the difference. That'll answer, for starters, that'll answer a lot of questions for you. Ask the right questions and know the difference in common law and what's going on now, or difference in admiralty law and civil law, law of the land, stuff like that. And you'll see the straw man and all that stuff. And then you'll run into your, you know, securitization notes, and it goes on from there. But anyway, my main message here is this. And this is just, you know, I have to say, okay, well, maybe this could be possibly, sort of, maybe off the top of my head, whatever. Something to look out for. All right, that's over with. Now, people, I have not seen hide or hair of all these people that are supposed to have been, that did so many wrong things, that put this place that people have died for in jeopardy. But I haven't seen hide or hair of anybody being caught anywhere. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they're doing it just to kind of, well, they want to excite people, but they can give whatever excuse they want. But just be aware of that stuff. And if you do hear that, even if you see it, and even if you're able to verify it, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. When you hear this stuff, people, it's called keeping watch. Because you're doing it, don't think of it, well, I'm too busy, I've got this, I've got that. Guess what? You ain't going to have that, this, or that. You're going to be separated from all your family members. Like I am right now, you know. Keep watch. If you hear that, oh, something's finally happened, they caught blah, 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 and they arrested all these people and they're being held somewhere in Baguga, and call the Baguga jail or wherever they're at, and verify it, see. And if it's not true and you've got all these what seem to be top-notch people that are broadcasting it on let's just say quote-unquote popular, you know, video websites, put up your own and say, guess what, I just called so-and-so and I spoke with this place or whatever, and nobody seems to be there, people. And that's your due diligence, you know. If you're not doing it for you, do it for your kids and their kids, people. You owe it to them. I love each and every one of you. Take care.